Hey guys, it's your girl Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. And guess what? It's been forever since you guys have possibly seen me. And we might be a little crooked. And we might have a lot going on today. You might not be able to even hear me clear, guys. But I'm excited to be back with you guys on this amazing Tuesday, back on Beltway Radio, guys. Look, we're about to be back. I had a lot going on, but I'll give you guys an update when I come back. So, guys, what we're going to do on today's show, we're going to talk about getting prepared for summertime. I know that a lot of you guys have already have your whole list of all of the activities that you want to partake in, right? So we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about something. I have a special segment about Temu after our first segment. So guys, give me a few minutes. If you're watching me, please share the video. If you're watching me on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and tell them Folasade is motherfucking back. I'm back. It's kind of dark a little bit, but yeah. So guys, we're about to rock it out. So I will see you in about 3 minutes. Okay? See you in 3 minutes. Hello, it's your girl Folasade, the accountability accountant, and I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's episode of The Money Zone. If you know that I know, you should have shared that video up with your friend or your family, because our goal is to build generational wealth. So do me one favor, share the video and subscribe to our mailing list by clicking the link below. Somebody go live. Hey guys, welcome back to the Money Zone. I'm your host Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. And I know it's been like forever. Tax season came. I did all of the taxes, and guess what? You didn't see me again. My office closed for after tax season, our normal vacation, and you guys still didn't see me. We came back to vacation, and guess what? My whole life went crashing down. So many of you guys don't know, my sister passed away on May 17th last month, and I am just starting to get things back in the swing of things. Not 100%, but look, I couldn't miss you guys for too long, so I'm back. So guys, we're going to have like a little catch-up segment for all of you guys that's new to me, just to give you guys a disclaimer, because I've gained a lot of followers over the last course since I've been live. I'm a bit raunchy, a bit professional. I'm a bit mixture of everything, okay? So at times I might curse, sometimes I might scream, sometimes I might cry. I'm all a bag of emotions. Okay, so I get passionate about a lot of the topics that impact the Black community. So you might see me rage hell about that. I get passionate about taxes and everything. So guys, if you're new to me, just sit down and just keep your little mouth quiet if you have anything to say, because I will bite the fuck back. Okay, so for all of y'all newcomers, I will bite you back. If you be negative and mean, I will be negative and mean to you as well. So the energy you guys bring to me is the energy that I bring to you, but I start off with love until you guys cross me. Okay, so that's had to do some housekeeping for all my new followers and stuff. Okay, so guys, look, it's been a while since we talked. It's been a lot going on. So before we even dive into all of the hot topics that's been going on, we're going to kind of talk about what you guys have going on right now. So we're in the summer, right? My birthday, June 21st, is officially the first day of summer. Okay. Many of you have probably already planned out your mini vacation, your staycations, all of your family activities. You've probably already started to spend your money, honey, and you haven't even made the money yet. Okay. So, right now, if you know you want to have a fabulous, prosperous summertime, regardless of the amount of money you guys make, to be able to really spend freely. I don't care how much money you have. You could be rich, middle class, or poor. I'm talking to all of you, because regardless of your income, guys, we all should have that B word, which is, I wasn't going to say, I was going to say that, a budget. We all need a budget. And I know when I say that word, many of you cringe when I say the word budget, but the reality is, for you guys to live your lavish life, for you to be able to spend within your means, for you to be able to meet all of your financial obligations, for you to be able to save, for you to be able to party, for you to be able to have your kids matriculate at an amazing school, guys, we need to have budgets. Okay. So I don't care if you feel like, oh, I don't make enough money for a budget. Really, a budget is for anybody that makes money and have money coming out. So the moment that you make money and the moment that you want to spend money within your household, your personal, and this is for all my single people too. Y'all asses need budgets too. Even if you're single, if you make $53,000 and y'all know y'all live the rich life, right? You need a budget as well. For all my families, you need a budget. For all my retirees, you need a budget. So this conversation that we're about to have briefly will prepare you guys for the summer. So many of you may not know this, but I have a planner called my Ultimate Accountability Planner, right? So I'm about to pull the planner up so you guys can see. Here's what many of you guys need to do. What I do, and this is just my personal thing, anytime I have an activity, an event, or anything that I want to spend money on, right? I end up using my event worksheet in my planner. So let me share my screen really quick. And if you guys are on Instagram and want to see my screen, head over to the YouTube page, which is, hold on, guys, which is Beltway Radio. Okay, so guys, you can see my accountability planner, and I'm not trying to push my planner, but if you guys want to purchase the planner, it is available for sale. But here's the thing, guys, anytime I do anything for my family, any type of activities, any type of anything, I go and pull out my planner and I end up using it for everything. So first of all, let me get to it. Hold on, y'all. And look, I'm not ready for y'all today completely. By like next week's show, I'll be officially ready. So first things first. First of all, I start jotting down all of the family activities. So before you guys just jump out there and put a budget together, put money to the side, do all of this, you guys have to list out what you want to do with your family. Do you want to go to Six Flags? Do you want to go to Disney? Do you want to go on a cruise? Do you want to go to Jamaica? Wherever you want to do with your family this summer, you first of all should have started writing down your family activities, because that's what I do. So in my planner, we have a blank sheet where you could just write down all of the ideas, family ideas that you want to do. Once you have that activity list that you guys want to do, that's when you go ahead on and start to utilize. Okay, so let me just pull this. So the birthday planner. So like, for example, my birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. If I was planning me a birthday, I would use my birthday planner. And it lists out. So you guys need to list out everything. How much money you're going to spend? How much money is your hotel? What is your travel accommodations? What I'm finding, guys, is that a lot of you are traveling and you don't have the money to travel. Y'all traveling and you run out of money. I seen one of them passport bros. He ended up going, I forgot what he ended up going, but he ended up running out of money while he was over there. And let's really be honest, a lot of times on those girlfriend trips, those friend trips, somebody on the trip is broke. Okay, to avoid that happening, that's where your budget will come into place. So the first thing you guys need to do is list out all the activities that you want to do. You want to party, you want to travel, list them out. The second thing that you want to do, start doing research. So right now, I already started pricing out all of the museums that me and the kids are going to go to, all of the amusement parks that we're going to go to. I've already decided if we're going to go and travel. I mean, if we're going to stay away. And so, guys, every time, list it out. You can even go on Expedia, price your stuff, put it down. And then guess what? You know every activity, how much it's going to cost, and put a little cushion in there for emergency money. So before you guys just jump out and start spending money this summertime, the first thing I need you guys to do is to put your activities down, number one. Number two, start researching the cost. Okay. And once you guys get the cost, the third thing you want to do is compile what you're going to spend money on. What's your food budget, travel budget, accommodations, spending money. And then last but not least, y'all need to go and work for that money. Okay. So if you know your first trip in June is going to cost you 2 stacks, then that means you need at least 3 more stacks for the rest of the summer. Or you might need 5 more stacks for the rest of your summer activities, or whatever the case may be, guys. What I'm finding is that many of you are not able to live the life that you want to simply because you don't have a budget, not because you don't make enough. I'm going to repeat that. A lot of you guys are not able to really live the life that you want to because you don't have a budget. It's not because you don't make enough. Because if you make $40,000 and you know everywhere your money is going, then you should know, number one, you don't make enough. And y'all know how I feel. For all my newcomers, you may not know this. But if you know you're not making enough, we don't make excuses. We go and work to make that additional money, or we go and acquire additional skill sets so we can make that money. So number one, when you guys do that budget, it allows you to see how much money you are bringing in and how much money you are bringing out. For your trips this summer, it will allow you to see how much money you need to be able to live the life. What they say, no big back summer. Look, I ain't gonna have no big bag. I'm not gonna have no big bag with y'all. This is no big back summer. Y'all trying to do no big back summer on a budget. Yes, you can. But to be able to really live the life, guys, make sure you have that budget. Okay. So you already got your list. You already got your cost. We already realized that, okay, you might need a little bit of extra money, right, to fulfill that budget. But that's when the reality kicks in. If you know that you cannot make enough money, which is that additional 2,000 or additional 5,000, whatever it is for you to have your spending money, I don't advise you guys to use credit cards. Right now, we have what? I think maybe $1 trillion in credit card debt. I think I did a show recently when I had the stats. I cannot remember off the top of my head. I do not recommend you guys use credit cards. So don't be like, oh, Folasade, bump that, girl. If I only need $1,000, I'm going to use my credit card. I'm going to use my Amex. I'm going to use that. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. If you use that additional, if you use your credit card to pay for the money that you cannot afford, how are you going to pay that credit card back? You're going to just be paying the minimum balance for a whole year? You're going to mess up your credit for a trip? Remember, guys, credit cards were never designed initially for our day-to-day habits, our day-to-day spending, okay? Credit cards was used for like the big trip or an emergency fund or to maybe fix something around the house, but not to be used every day, month to month, like it's your money. It's not your money. So if you don't make enough money to accomplish the fun goals that you want this summer, your option is to, number one, work to make the additional money. The second option is for you to maybe start a little hustle, a side hustle, maybe do Uber, or if you can paint. If you can design clothes, start doing that. Whatever your hobbies are, incorporate that. But don't just incur credit card debt, guys. Don't spend more than what you can pay back, okay? Because I'm finding that a lot of people are falling into financial hardships because they overspent on the credit card. And so now you're paying the minimum balance for the credit card. You don't have enough money in your bank account. And guess what? You also don't have the credit card for emergency funds and for emergency time. So don't do that. Go through the steps in this video and outline everything that you want to do. Some things you may have to, and this is one trick, guys. When I couldn't afford to do what I wanted to do, most places have a cheaper price throughout the weekday. So, for example, if you want to do a lot of family activities, but you guys are on a budget, go and look at some coupons. Number one, go and look at like Groupon and Travel Zoo, but then also go on their website. They have special nights. Some nights where they say, oh, free for kids or free for this on Tuesday. Go and take the family out on that day. It don't matter. Save your coins. But guess what? Your family get to enjoy. You were able to check off y'all list, activity list for the summertime, and you save some money. Okay. So before you just jump out there, go and price things, get your calls, clip your coupons. And I know some of you guys are probably like, Folasade, that's a lot. It's not really a lot when you want to be, if you honestly are a planner. And all of us now, we should be planners, meaning we're planning things. We're not just living life on a whim. Are we babies? Are we babies? Who are we kids? Are we reckless? Like, who really live like, people say, oh, I want to be free so I can just travel today. Okay, but who really travels the same day? Don't you want to have your accommodations in order? Don't you want to have your travel in order? Don't you want to get the best? Unless you're doing for work, you know what I mean? But for leisure, it's never the same day unless you guys are just winging it. So if you guys just winging it, blow your money, but I don't advise you guys to do it. Plan out your summer, plan out your budget, and clip your coupons, figure out what days they have discounts, and let's live our life on a budget, but doing what we want to do, y'all. Being free, okay? So guys, what I'm about to do, I'm going to take a 1-minute break. Well, not a 1-minute break, like maybe like a 2-minute break. So we're done with that. We're talking about budgets. The next part I'm going to talk about is Temu, because I keep hearing all the girls and everybody talk about Temu. And then after Temu, I got a special segment for you guys after that. So guys, give me a quick minute and I will be right back. I didn't realize how much help that I needed when I started my business. Like, I knew I couldn't do it by myself, but I didn't know to the extent of how much help I would need. So this is why your accounting is so important, because it's the difference between you being a one-man band for the rest of your life and you being able to hire your next right-hand man. And see, so for example, like me, I'm a service provider. So if I hire another individual in my office, the next thing would be someone that has a CPA or an enrolled agent, someone with the credentials of my caliber, right? So I can now officially somewhat delegate everything to them, right? And so it costs to hire an accountant. It costs. I'm gonna have to pay them no less than maybe 70 G's. So while all of you entrepreneurs thinking that it's so easy to really grow your business, now I already have $100,000 in payroll already. So when I add on another 70, so that's now taking my total payroll to $250,000. And so while you small businesses think that it's a game to level up and grow your businesses, when it's time for you to sacrifice that 70,000 to pay somebody, you're not willing to do so. So you stay where you are. All right, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. If you are just coming in and you're just watching me for the first time today, that means you probably missed segment one. Segment one, I talked about you guys putting together your activity list and your budget for the summertime, guys. And you don't have to be ashamed to do budgets, clip coupons, and save money. Okay, so do not be ashamed to do that. So if you guys are interested in learning how I do things and managing my family summer activities, check out the first segment. So guys, now we're going to dive into, look, y'all are going nuts, going absolutely nuts for this site, Temu, 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 Temu. Y'all getting hyped for Temu. Okay. All right, y'all gonna be mad when I talk to you guys about Temu. Do not drag me, okay? Well, you could drag me. I really don't care. But let me be honest with you guys. I do not think us individuals that live in the United States should purchase products from Temu. I'm sorry. I was just talking to one of my staff and I told her I was going to talk about this today. She was like, oh, I buy from Temu. I even have a cart on my on Temu with all of my stuff that I want. And it dawned on me that since we live in this country, in the United States, purchasing from websites like Temu is a detriment to our economy. I'm going to say that again. Purchasing from websites like Temu is a detriment to the U.S. economy. Number one reason why I believe that, and I don't care what y'all say, because I look at things, for all of you guys that are newcomer, I'm an unbiased person. I look at everything from everybody's perspective, and then I just spill you guys my overall opinion, and it might be in the middle because I have to look at it economically, from a personal standpoint, and from a business standpoint. So when you guys purchase from Temu, number one, a lot of those products were manufactured in those stores, in those different shops, because Temu is kind of like Amazon a little bit, where each individual seller actually have like a little store with other products. But because Temu is not like Amazon, you can't necessarily easily find the sellers, right? So they'll just give you a lump of products. Number one problem with you guys purchasing from Temu, you guys are buying patented products that they did not give authorization to resell. So let's say, for example, you create this magnificent mouse, right? You guys create this mouse and you get it manufactured in China, all right? What's happening is them companies that are manufacturing that mouse, your mouse, guess what? They're selling it on Temu without your permission. They're manufacturing your idea and selling it on Temu. So guess what happens? Instead of them coming to the U.S. the U.S. person that designed it, created it, patented it, okay, to buy the product, they're going directly to the manufacturer. So who loses out? The person in the U.S. that actually paid the seller on Temu to manufacture the product. You guys are buying bootleg products without the without the creator's authorization. Now, this is why they're able to sell those products at a cheaper price, because there is no middleman. Remember, guys, think about all of the mafia movies. Y'all grew up. How old are y'all? Y'all real young. You probably don't know about the old school mafia movies, right? But think about the mafia movies. What they say? You owe me $1 on a cent, or you owe me 50 cents on a dollar, or you owe me $2 on a something like that, right? Think about that, right? Same thing. Every time you get your mouse manufactured through them, guess what? It's no additional cost added on. So it's no additional shipping cost, okay? It's no additional profit cost. That's an enormous amount. There's no product and packaging and labeling cost. There's no overhead cost. So you guys right now that's purchasing your products from Temu, you are actually doing a complete disservice to the United States economy. You guys are but blindly killing us. And you're blindly killing all of the businesses that have just reached out to someone in China to manufacture the product. They did not give them authorization to sell their product. And here's why I know. And if you guys want to see my screen, head over to Beltway Radio. So right now I'm on Temu's site. Hopefully, would it connect to my cart? Okay, so no, my cart is on my phone. And I'm only using one phone today, so I cannot even check it. But I looked up one of these choppers, right? Because I'm trying to cut vegetables, right? The same chopper, here go on my screen. This same chopper for $14.37 is on Amazon for $39. Hold on. I think I got it in my cart. Hold on, y'all. Or have it saved or something. Hold on. Y'all gonna see all my little stuff. Here we go. See, for $39. That same product on Temu. Same product, y'all. Same product. Oh, hold on. Is it making? Hold on, guys. I need to make sure you guys can see both screens. I'm not sure. Let me see. Share screen. Why it just came through the whole? Let me just do the entire screen for now. Okay. So yeah. All right. So you guys see here. This is the chopper that is on Temu for $14.48. When I click it, okay, it says who created it. RZS Kitchen Daily Necessities, right? Okay. So that means this company is more than likely manufacturing a lot of kitchen products for a lot of companies. And guess what they're doing? They're selling it on Temu without the permission of those sellers. Because nobody in their right mind will pay a company to manufacture their product and then sell the product around their back. So while you guys thinking, oh, you're saving a little bit of money, while you guys think that you're saving a little bit of money, you're actually hurting our economy simultaneously. Temu does have cheaper products. Temu products, if you notice, do not have labels. When you guys buy the products, it's not labeled. That's for a reason. It's not theirs to label it. Temu is a platform where they allow people to sell bootleg products. And the problem that we're facing is that it's not US-based bootleg products. It is their products that they stole from us that they're selling, and no one in the US is making money. So that means all of our hard-earned dollars is going out to China. Billions of dollars is going directly to China through Temu. So instead of the money hitting the small Black business or the other small business or the US-based corporation, no, the money is leaving your bank account and going directly to China for them to profit and keep creating their economy and building. And that's why they're not in debt. So yes, we're saving money. Yes, you're saving money, but you're actually hurting the economy when you guys purchase from Temu. And some of you guys are going to be like, oh, Temu just like Amazon. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not like Amazon. Just like when Amazon was first created, everybody thought that Amazon was going to hurt the economy. Unbeknownst to most people, that Amazon is a marketplace for small businesses or any business to sell their products. So really, Amazon doesn't really manufacture products. So they're not no one's competition. And the majority of the sellers that is on Amazon are small or big US-based business. You have a few China-based business or Chinese-based businesses in there, but the majority of the platform is not Chinese. So that means when you guys go and look at a product on Amazon, you're going to get a variety of that same product from multiple different sellers that will be all over the globe, from China, from the US, from everywhere. But if you go to Temu, they all from out of the United States. And why is that not good? Right now, our dollar is already weak, guys. Our dollar is already weak. We do not manufacture any products. So those are two negative impacts on our gross domestic product. And the lower our gross domestic product, the worse our economy is. So right now, we're not buying from Amazon. We're now buying from Temu. And we have a problem at hand. And then also, I think it might be a breach of security too, because if millions and millions and millions of people from the US purchase from China, that means they have all of you guys' personal information. Just like TikTok, they don't have a democracy over there. They can just demand all of their public records. And guess what happens? Your personal information is included in that batch of personal information that they request from Temu, because guess what? They're in a communist society, so they have to give it to them or they'll shut down the whole platform. So right now, I do not think that saving a few bucks, guys, to purchase a product from Temu is going to help us. I think, honestly, from what I can feel in my spirit, and when I start to conceptualize this, it's going to be a detriment to our economy. So if I were you, I know things are tight, and you're probably like, well, Folasade, inflation is killing me. Food is going up. The cost of living is going up. And I'm going to just be honest with you. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. And guys, we have to stop making excuses for things that are not in our control. I am a very take responsibility for your actions type of person. If you know your family don't have enough money to make ends meet, it's only two ways to do it. You go get knowledge, additional knowledge, so you can command more pay, or you get a raise on your job, or you start a business. But it's all in your control. Stop saying inflation. Stop saying all of this. Guys, we now have to start taking control. And don't say, oh, she's being insensitive. No, I'm not being insensitive. What I want you guys to realize is that we're not in control. So if you can't make enough money to buy that extra thing, then I don't advise you to go on platforms like Temu to buy it, because actually economically, this can be the break of our country. Literally, think about this, guys. And I'm going to take a quick break after I conceptualize this with you guys. Let's say every product that all of the businesses in the United States, every person that have created a product in the United States, majority of us, 90% of us, get our products manufactured in China, right? So now, just say, because this is actually what's happening. Those 90% of those businesses that get the products manufactured in China now is getting their product, right? They get their load. But guess what? Now that person in China is selling the product. So their sales are lower. They can't charge the same amount. And eventually, with lower sales, not being able to charge your full price is going to damper in your revenue, damper in you being able to take care of your overhead. And then eventually you got to start laying off people, reducing staff, reducing overhead, and closing shop. So from the look of things, guys, you're probably thinking, oh, Temu saving me money, boo. I don't care what you say, Folasade. I don't care, Folasade. I don't care. Just know this. When you see a bigger dip in our economy and they start to say, because remember, I'm always the first to tell you guys this. Every time I tell y'all anything, I don't know if God got direct connect with me or not, but he always blesses me to be able to warn you guys before any situation really happens. So I just want to pre-warn you guys, if we continue to purchase our products from Temu, you are individually, second-handedly destroying our economy, because now you're taking money out of your next door neighbor's mouth. Now you're taking money out of the small business in Maine. Now you're taking money out of the business that's in DC that actually paid that company to create the product and never authorized them to sell it. It's a lose-lose situation for all of us. Yes, you as the consumer, you're saving money, but more than likely the money that you're spending on Temu is above your budget. I'm going to say that again. More than likely, the money that you're spending on Temu, boo, is above your budget. You know you wasn't even supposed to be buying it. So automatically, you're buying product, you're hoarding stuff, and a lot of you guys are not even using the products, and that's another live stream that I'll talk about. A lot of you guys are not even using the products that you're buying, so you're wasting money and just taking the money from your mouth, from our economy, to China. And we don't know what they're doing. And in addition to that, they got your money. They also have your personal information and your shipping information and your credit card. And on top of that, you have actually reduced the revenue from a Fortune 500 company from here and a small business from here. So guys, Temu is not the good look like you guys think. I know you're probably like, I'm saving money. But saving money and being greedy and being manipulative and just having our own personal agendas is why we're in the predicament that we're in our society. We're in a society now where as long as it benefits you, it's okay. No, it's not. What happened to group economics? What happened to us doing some stuff together and really thinking about the impact of our actions as a collective? But because we're in the society where y'all so goddamn selfish, and see, I'm about to pop off. We're in the society, so for all of y'all newcomers, this is the shift. It was very natural. For now, we're in this state where all of y'all are just so damn selfish. You don't realize that you're hurting us. You're hurting our economy. And you're probably going to say, well, the government do it too. Okay, so if your neighbor killed his wife, you're going to kill your wife too. Or if your neighbor slept with your best friend, with her best friend, you're going to sleep with your best friend too. So don't throw that in there. Don't say because the government do this and the government do this and this. You don't have to live by that. Stop tick, 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 tick for tack, tick for tack. Because this person do this, I'm going to do this. So guys, what I'm about to do, I'm going to take a 1-minute break so I can breathe. And then we about to come and I'm about to talk about all of this mess that I've been seeing y'all have going on, because there's been a lot going on the internet since I've been gone. So guys, I'm going to take a quick little break and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so guys, we got a quick little minute, maybe like 5 minutes, but I just wanted to kind of talk with you guys because I've been just seeing so much nonsense happening online, and I've been having a lot of private conversations because with like my friends and things. And I haven't really had this conversation with you guys because I haven't seen you guys in a while. And y'all know I kind of pop off. And as the accountability accountant, guys, I have to be honest with you. When my brand manager coined me as that, I realized at that point, everything that we do in our personal lives, everything that we do impacts our business, impacts our money, impacts how we feel, impacts everything, right? And so what I'm starting to realize is that the reason why we are in complete chaos is because many of you do not value yourself. Many of you do not value yourself. And I'm going to honestly say both male and females. And y'all can throw me under the bus, talk about me, talk about my hair like y'all always do. Everything. I really don't care. You guys don't value yourself. Here's why. I saw on Instagram and I thought I could find the post, but I couldn't find enough. But we're going to talk about this a little bit in depth because I think I have to have this mommy conversation with you guys, right? Or this auntie conversation with you guys or whatever. I've been seeing a lot of women. Oh, yeah, I saw a Melanin Shaman post when the girl was like, oh, who out here still dating to get married? Because I'm out here dating to have sex. And a lot of women on that post was backing her up, saying, yes, sexual liberation. Girl, don't worry about them. Do you, sis? Who clocking? Mind your business. This, and that. Ladies, 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 ladies. And this is just for my ladies right now. And I got about 5 minutes before I got to go. If y'all really want these men to treat us better as a collective, because I don't have them problems y'all having, okay? As a collective, right? As a collective, we have to do better. Just sleeping with any random dude, having random one-night stands and fucking their best friends and sleeping the fuck around, that is not cute. And I'm sorry if I'm about to pop off. For all my newcomers, this is how I get down, period. I can't even keep my mouth quiet. Y'all acting like straight whores, and it's not cute. And then you wonder why these men out here disrespecting all women, because the majority of women are out here sleeping with anything over the sun, over the water, and act like men are supposed to still respect us afterwards. Then they say body count don't matter. What happened to STDs, HIVs, pregnancies? Body count do matter. What happened to you getting attached to the people that you're sleeping with? And for all y'all females that can say that you can just fucking suck on somebody, okay, and you don't get attached, you're lying. You're lying. We were never made to be like this. And coming from a female that have endured a lot of trauma, I've been through hell and back my whole life. So half of y'all hoes can't even compare to the trauma that I have. What's happening is you don't value yourself. This is why you're able to sleep with men with no emotion. This is why you're able to suck and fuck with no emotion. This is why you don't value your pum pum, because you don't value yourself. And it all starts with you guys internally. Instagram, BBLs, boob jobs will not give you validation, guys. Wigs will not give you validation, guys. You have to know you're beautiful. You have to know that you're worth everything you command. But it starts with closing your motherfucking legs a little bit. It also starts with you not fucking and sucking everything you see and sleeping with your girlfriend's best friend. See what your best friends do. See what your girlfriends do. See what your cousins do. Whatever y'all doing, y'all are really screwing up the game. And what's happening is that y'all are lost. All of y'all are lost souls. I see it in all of y'all. And it's so depressing because y'all on these podcasts and you're showing your weaknesses. You're showing y'all men. And so now this for the men. Let me go ahead and move on because we have to have a whole nother show about this. For y'all men, y'all are weak. Y'all weak. Yes, the man that have to actually sleep with a lot of women is weak and insecure. And I don't care if you guys try to say that men are wired this way. You guys are not wired this way. Here is why. And I wish I had my feet done, but I'm going to show you guys. Every part of a person's body, see my feet, every part of a person's body, right, has trigger points. Most of you men have not even touched a girl's ass so deep where she came. Or some of you guys have never kissed the back of a female's ears and have her get real wet. Some of you guys have never even explored the body of a female, and you out there fucking everything and you don't even know how to even finger somebody. You guys are just weak. And I wish I had more time. And see, this was happening. When I come and have these conversations, I don't have enough time to really dive into things deep. But what I've concluded overall is that a lot of you guys just need love. A lot of you guys need a hug. You need love. And you need to come off of this internet. And you guys really need to see the real world. Because y'all are so caught up on the internet, we're losing our kids. Our Black children are murdering each other. Something is a break somewhere. And I really honestly believe that if we start valuing ourselves, then we can really love. And then we can really love our children. And we can love our community and our spouses and stuff like this. And I'm not bigger than none of you guys. I've made mistakes. But the reality is that I learn from my mistakes. And I don't make excuses. When I fuck up, I fuck up. You understand? And I make mistakes, and I hold myself to it, and I learn and grow from it. But we're now in a society where you guys are not learning from your mistakes, and you're constantly making the mistakes, and you're asking God for forgiveness, where you're asking God to make a way, and he's like, you're not learning from the mistake you made that I need you to learn from. A lot of you guys don't value yourself because your parents never loved you guys. But what I really need y'all to do is start being honest about your trauma. Because you guys are coming on these podcasts and you telling these women to sleep around and be sexually free. And you telling these men to sleep around with all of these women. Well, that's really not the life. A lot of you guys have never been loved or never been attractive, and you finally made it and you think it's it, when the reality is you go and lay with that person, you don't know nothing about them. Who want to lay with somebody they don't know with? Who want to sleep with somebody they don't know? Who want to learn somebody every week just to sleep with them? Like, literally, guys, y'all are really driving me cuckoo. I was telling my friend today, I said, I think I'm going to have to tap out of this internet. When I come do my content, I have to tap out, because you guys are not going to drive me crazy thinking, because my fear is that I can see the pain that you guys will suffer in 20 years. I can feel it. I'm an empath or something. Like, I can feel y'all pain, and it stresses me out in my home. I can feel all of the ladies miserable. Y'all telling y'all don't want a man. You're lying. All of you guys are lying. And I'm so tired of y'all lying to these women, telling them, oh, you good being a boss and you good just having your money. Bitch, you're not good. I'm sorry, I should never said bitch. You're not good. You know you want to have that man to lay up with. Dude, you talk about, oh, you want to just sleep with other women. No. The reality is you guys haven't found your person yet. You guys haven't found the person that brings life to you in a different way and make you feel differently and make you feel loved and appreciated. And I really feel like a lot of you guys needed that in your home from your mom and your dad, and they did you guys a disservice. And so now, because you wasn't loved at home, you don't know how to love. And now we're in this place of evil. And after my sister passing, guys, I feel like I'm living in hell. But where we are right now, guys, it starts with us just loving each other. Put God first, and then your value will increase. Women, you will feel beautiful. Men, you will feel respected. Because let me tell you guys, these men, these secrets. Women respect a man that she can't have. The moment that that we can sleep with y'all easily, we call y'all ran through too. Oh, he easy. He nothing, girl. Everybody can have him. He for the streets. So, men, y'all think you sleeping around with all these women is cute? Nah, we laughing at you guys too. So now you got the men laughing at the women, and nobody wins. And guess who failed? God. Guess who failed? Marriage. Guess who being failed? These kids. This is why we're in the fucking predicament that we're in, because a lot of y'all are supposed to be loving on y'all kids, loving on y'all spouses, loving on y'all family, and y'all fucking running the streets and not paying attention to the underlying problems that you guys are causing in your household. And if we want to make a change, we have to start with loving our kids, loving our families, and loving the people within our circles, and get the fuck off this internet, guys, because it ain't shit out here for you, because all they doing is separating us. And that's all I got for y'all today, because I'm about to really pop off. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all shit. Like, I seen y'all. I've been watching y'all because I've been mourning my sister. So I've been able to sit back, prop up my feet, and relax a little bit. And I've been seeing all y'all, from the females to the men, from the Black Americans to the Africans. I'm fucking tired of all y'all asses. All this hatred, all this. Y'all are killing me. And it's stressful because I ain't involved with none of it. But I already see y'all don't like yourself. Y'all don't love yourself. And I feel your pain. So stop fronting online and make the changes you guys want in your life. And it starts with God and loving yourself first. Females, close your legs. Stop being nasty. Men, stop giving a peanut away too easy. We don't like that either. And y'all need to work a little harder, if I'm going to be honest. You keep saying that you want this, you want traditional this, but you can't afford traditional. So guys, I might have to just ramble on my Instagram because, yeah, I got a lot to say. It's been a whole month and a half. I ain't talked. So I see y'all guys next week. I love you guys. Bye, y'all.